As we all know, on Wednesday, Sony had their first big PlayStation showcase in 3 years, ever since 2020 showcase, which was showing all the launch games for the PS5. And if you guys saw that showcase in 2020, that was one epic showcase. Ever since that 2020 showcase, I've been waiting for a new PlayStation showcase. I mean, there have been rumors galore online for whenever a showcase would have been announced, and then finally, just last week, Sony had announced, hey guys, we got a new showcase coming up and it's gonna be big. And there are so many people that are speculating when it's gonna be shown, like Ghost of Tsushima 2, The Last of Us multiplayer mode, Death Stranding 2, the Silent Hill 2 remake. I mean, there were rumors galore of what was going to be possibly shown, although Spider-Man 2 was the thing that was confirmed to be shown. And don't get me wrong to you guys, I'll get on to later, but I will say is this right now, Spider-Man 2 looks absolutely epic, and I cannot wait to at least waste a lot of my hours of that to the expense of my social life, my personal life, and all that stuff. But nonetheless, you guys, Spider-Man 2 looks absolutely amazing. Knowing how great the 2020 showcase was, I can only imagine how big and how epic the 2023 showcase is, especially knowing this is going to be showing the phase 2, I guess, of the PlayStation's life cycle, what they're going to be showing for the PS5. And here's the thing. I'm just going to preface this by saying this right now. I love my PS5. I'm a Sony fan, and out of all the consoles right now, even though I love my Series X and I love my Switch, I do think that the PS5 is the one that's the best out of all three of them. Here's what I can say about the showcase. The showcase, it was decent. It wasn't great. When I was watching that showcase on Wednesday, seeing the amount of games that were showcased, by the way, 33 showcases. 33 games were showcased. Yes, 33 games were showcased. Now, don't get me wrong to you guys. 33 games is big, and I mean it is big to show that many games, but there's two big caveats to that. One of them being that the majority of them are multi-platform games. The second of which is this: only a couple of them were actually exclusives, and you would think that for such a big event like this, that at least half of the games, at the very least, would be exclusive. I'm not complaining that Sony had nothing to show but games, but at the same time to you guys, and I have to be real with you all, when Sony shows 33 games, and I'm interested in less than half of those games, yeah, less than half, specifically only 11 games out of 33 games that were announced. That says something right there. Plus the new handle, which by the way, Project Q looks cool as hell, and I'm actually interested in that. But going back to the games, I'm not going to get into every single game because, like I mentioned to you guys earlier, out of the 11 games, I'm only interested in, out of the 33 games, I'm only interested in 11, so I'm not going to go over every single game. The first half of the showcase was okay, as there are maybe, if I can think correctly, maybe 3 games, maybe 4 that was interesting, and those being Helldivers. I thought it looked really cool. That's actually, I believe, one of the exclusives coming to PS5 and PC, and that's a game I'll definitely give a shot to. Ghost Runner 2 looks absolutely bonkers. I mean, the first Ghost Runner game is insane. It's difficult, but it's absolutely insane. One particular game that I cannot believe that people are losing their minds over is Sword of the Sea. Sword of the Sea looks absolutely stunning. I cannot wait to play that game. And given the art style, to me this looks like a spiritual successor to Journey, which, by the way, if you have not seen or played Journey, play Journey. It is one of the most beautiful games you'll ever play. Oh, also, Phantom Blade Zero looks badass. This looks like the Sekiro that I had wanted, because Sekiro, I'll be honest, I thought it was kind of overrated. Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of Sekiro, but Phantom Blade looks terrific. Once that second half started, a new trailer was shown, and I was just going like, this looks interesting, until a character showed up. The second half of the showcase starts with the announcement of a remake of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, which, by the way, Snake Eater is in my top 10 favorite games of all time. And as y'all can imagine, when I saw that, I freaked out, and no joke to you guys. I was texting a buddy of mine, and we were reacting like this. Dude! A Metal Gear Solid 3 remake had been rumored for a long time before it actually be announced, even though it's multi-platform. Do not care. To add even more so, they're bringing the first 3 Metal Gear Solid games to the PS5, and you bet your ass I'm getting those. So it starts off with that. Then it goes into Alan Wake 2, to which, oh my god, Alan Wake 2, bring it the fuck on. The fact that it's coming out in October? Oh my god! Alan Wake 2 looks absolutely amazing. I cannot wait. And by the way, who else thought that other officer was Max Payne? Seriously. If that was actually Max Payne in this game, I would have lost my shit. Then we got our first look at Assassin's Creed Mirage, which I've been interested in for a very long time because, if I'm being real with you guys, the past 3 Assassin's Creed games, while they were enjoyable, I missed just the stealth, heavily focused original games. But then guess what, guys? Assassin's Creed Mirage looks like it's going back to exactly what I love about the first, at least the first 2 games, because it's the first Assassin's Creed I actually never beat. But Assassin's Creed 2, I absolutely loved. And Mirage looks like it's going right back to what made the original game so great. Dragon's Dogma 2 was announced, which really blew my mind because Dragon's Dogma is a very overlooked, fun cult game. By the way, made by the same people who made Devil May Cry, at least the latest Devil May Cry games, which are amazing, by the way. Another particular game that was shown, and it wasn't necessarily announced at the showcase, but it was announced a while ago. It's called Immortals of, let me look at the name again. It's called Immortals of Avnum. If I remember correctly, it looks really, really cool. I'm excited to see what they do with that game. They also showed more gameplay of Final Fantasy 16, to which I've been hearing the greatest things about. I cannot wait. But as y'all can imagine, they didn't just have the showcase with any game. It's a PlayStation showcase. They're going to end with a banger, and as y'all can imagine, the last net Sony showcase was our first look of gameplay at Spider-Man 2, which is easily my most anticipated games the entire year. And at the fall time, and Spider-Man 2 looks absolutely insane. I cannot wait to play this game when it finally comes out. I've actually been replaying Spider-Man Remastered on the PS5 and Miles Morales, and what a great way to end an otherwise just okay showcase. I mean, seriously, guys, don't get me wrong to you guys, and like I just mentioned to you guys earlier, for a showcase that was showing 33 games, only a few of them being exclusives, and only 11 games that actually stood out, that's kind of a disappointment. It was an okay showcase, but compared to what they offered 3 years ago, I can't deny I was expecting more. At 33 games, and for me to only be interested in less than half of them, that's a definite shame, and I'm just hoping that for the next showcase, Sony really shows the big guns. I mean, it really comes out with the big guns and blows everybody's damn mind. So comment down below and let me know, out of all the games that were showcased in this showcase, which one are you looking forward to the most besides Spider-Man 2? Let me know below. If you guys want to follow me on social media, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'm also on Twitch. So if you guys want to follow me on all those social media platforms, all the links in the usernames in the description below. That's going to wrap it up for my thoughts on the 2023 PlayStation Showcase. I hope you all enjoyed it. If so, please hit that like button, also subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell for my latest review or video goes live. If you guys want to see my previous 2 videos, please click on it right there or right there. And of course, if you don't mind the next review or video goes live, I'll see you all next time.